Hi, and as we go into the weekend, why not have a Freaky Friday tarot read? Quite a freaky weekend, really, because we are coming up to Lionsgate, the big astrological showdown with the new moon in Leo coming up on Sunday. So here is a read for the weekend. We are going to use the amazing Halloween tarot. The box is open. I've already pulled the cards and I've spread them out. So without any more nonsense, let's turn the camera down onto the table and see what we've got today. Okay, so here are our 5 cards, friends. This is a pick a card reading, as is nearly always the case on this channel. So which card are you going to pick? Pick it now, be your own psychic. Trust your psychic instincts. You will pick the right card for you, or maybe you will pick the right cards for you. We've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So pick 1, pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, pick them all. Maybe it's a wise thing to pick the whole reading. You decide, it's entirely up to you. So let's get started and turn over card number 1 and see what we've got here. Okay, this is the 6 of Ghosts. There it is for a closer look at it. The 6 of Ghosts, and there they all are dancing around outside the church. And of course the black cat is in the picture, and the moon is looking down rather severely. But there, you know, some nice stars in the sky, so all is not lost. And of course there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purple flowers in there. So not quite the full 6 there, but definitely some healing implied. This suit is essentially the suit of cups in the more traditional view of the tarot. So it's water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. But let's think about that element of water, because things really are fluid this weekend. Things are on the change. This is all about kind of sentiments, thinking about memories from the past. And although I always say the past is old news, it is of course a good thing to remember the good things, the love and the lessons that we've taken from the past, just leaving the rest of the past behind. But do think about the good things, do think about what you've learned in the past. You might discover something about the past, something might kind of come to light again. Maybe a meeting with someone you knew when you were young, could be a gift from an admirer, could even be an inheritance, really. It's a friendly scene, ghosts playing there in an old churchyard, and it creates a nostalgic mood, doesn't it? So there's card number 1, the 6 of Ghosts, essentially the 6 of Cups. So what have we for card number 2? Let's find out. It's the Hermit. Wow, some introspection needed here, and that's always a good thing. So that kind of picks up on the idea we had in the 6 of Ghosts of thinking about the positive things from the past, and actually, in this sense, the positive things from the present too. We've got a mad scientist here, and no doubt he's going to come up with something interesting. Looks like he's doing neurosurgery on a pumpkin there. Aren't we all? So as always with the Hermit, we're trying to look deep within ourselves. That can involve the past, but it's really about where we're at now. That's the only value the past really has. Cat and mouse going on there, and it can be like that, trying to chase down positive lessons from the past. But they're in there, my friend. They're really in there. This is a search for truth. It's kind of something you have to do on your own, though. Normally, you know, people will always help us with our quest for the truth, and that's what this channel seeks to do. It really does. But this card is all about, you know, your own personal search for the truth, reflecting on yourself, being sufficient within yourself, and really getting some new perspective on the way life stands for you. And isolation doesn't sound like a positive thing, but we are going into this weekend with a Cancer moon, soon to come into Leo and be really out there. But as we go into the weekend on this Freaky Friday, which is what this reading is all about, do some introspection, go inside yourself. I'm not saying stay inside yourself forever, but look at the bigger picture, dig deep. That's what this one's all about. So we come to the middle card. Did you choose card number 3, friends? If you did, it's this one, and it's the heart of the matter, whatever it is. It's the Ace of Bats, and there goes the phone reminding me it's time to take the bread out of the oven. Back in a tick. Right, got it. I will share my bread with you. This isn't the one I've just made. This is actually the one I'm finishing off at the moment. The one I've just made is a present from my daughter. But look, lovely, wholesome, wholemeal bread. Great. That's what I like to do on my Fridays as well. And I've dropped crumbs. I've dropped crumbs on the ace of bats there. No doubt that will have dire consequences. But right, so the ace of bats. Anyway, now the bats in the Halloween tarot, as many of you will know, represent the suit of swords, which is all about air sign energy, hence the bats, which live in the air. So big decisions going on here. Lots of alchemy around those decisions because it is the ace, sorry, and yeah, I've got 8th on the brain, see, because it's Lions Gate on Sunday on the 8th of the 8th, actually on the 9th of the 8th in UK, but very early hours of the 9th. I'm sure the influence is here already, actually. Anyway, yeah, lots of thinking to do, certain amount of alchemy with any of the aces, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, the air signs, of course. Now this means a new idea or some kind of amazing insight is coming in, possibly even a personal victory, but you know, there's always a big thought process involved in winning anything, and really involved in taking anything in life forward. You never get there without sort of changing your mind about something. You know, there are people in this world who cannot accept that people change, but we do change, particularly those of us that have this gift of being able to relate to the esoteric, to the spiritual side of life. I'm seeing some healing going on in there, so it really does look very positive, and it's coming out of a cloud. This purple healing hand that the bat is clinging to is coming out of a cloud, so there's some divine inspiration here as well. All about facing up to things, I guess, being determined and taking initiative as well, you know, deciding to do something. And that's going to be informed by what you've learned about yourself with the Hermit and by what you've drawn positively from the past in the Six of Ghosts card here. So there's the heart of the matter, Ace of Bats. What is going to be card number 4, friends? Did you choose card number 4? Let's take a look at it. Let's take a close look at it. It's the Temperance card. That's what it is. So with the major arcana energy once again, and there is a bubbling cauldron signifying that stuff is happening. New things are happening. Maybe he's trying to make some bread in there. I doubt it though. The steaming, bubbling cauldron is mixing up aspects of life, aspects of ourselves, and aspects of what we think about life as well. And we've got a blue rabbit popping out of the witch's pocket there. So there's always something new coming into being when there's a rabbit. You know what I mean? It's new life. And there is the cat coexisting peacefully with the owl as well as the rabbit. So a certain amount of things working well together. That's what's really important to remember, because when we're really honest about life and honest about ourselves, things do tend to go together pretty well. Wherever there's oppositions, there's something new to work out. We've got a snake here all wrapped round, all coiled up together. It could even be 2 snakes, but I think it's just the one snake, actually. And that's reminding us of all the old sort of pagan influences which were symbolised by the snake. Lots going on here. There's a chameleon thingy down here as well, taking on the colour of the pot. So it's about fitting into life. It really is. But at the same time, it's about, you know, moderation, about self-control. That's what really leads to a good combination of making choices and dealing, you know, with what's actually going on in the world. Because if, you know, it's never good to force yourself to fit in. But at the same time, if you're completely at odds with the world, if you're not really in the mix of the cauldron of the world, then it's very difficult to get any traction, to make anything change in life. So think about that. Think about making safe decisions, but certainly don't be afraid to give something a try and see what happens. And, you know, remember, none of us are total individuals. The Hermit here is a mad scientist in his ivory tower away from the world. That's not too healthy, really. This is all about getting involved in the mix and getting the best out of things. And that brings us on to card number 5, our outcome card in today's reading. What is this going to be? It is, let me show you, it is the 6 of pumpkins. So we've got the suit of pumpkins, and there it is. A witch again, lots of witchy energy in this deck. I absolutely love this deck, actually. Really honours the old traditions. And it's got some quite serious meanings behind it, despite obviously being meant to be fun. I thought maybe I'd keep this deck for Halloween, but it's really useful deck. I use it quite a lot in my own personal readings and in private readings sometimes for other people. And if you'd like a private reading, friends, 35and83@gmail.com. It's in the description down below the video. Give me an email there and we'll work something out. Price is having to go up in September, unfortunately, but I've got a couple of places left in August. So if you'd like a private reading, now's the time to get in touch. Take advantage of the low price that's going on at the moment. That's also the place to go for a birth chart if you want to know all about your personal astrology and how, in a very detailed kind of way, all the planets affect you and the asteroids as well. 35and83@gmail.com. Also down there, my ko-fi.com/twig link, which is my coffee page with various pictures of what's going on in my life, and also the chance to leave me a personal message there and to maybe even help me out, support me in my work at ko-fi.com/twig. There's a link there which puts the money straight through to PayPal without taking a cut. Wonderful stuff. Anyway, back to the action. 6 of pumpkins. The good news here is that this is the outcome card, and pumpkins is essentially the suit of pentacles. It's earthy, it's Taurus, it's Virgo, and it's Capricorn in terms of the signs associated with this, but definitely earthy energy. So as always, I'm going to say get grounded. Too easy to get yourself sort of ungrounded in this crazy world. And we're all having to put our faith so much in science at the moment. But look, this is a scientist. Do you want to trust this guy, really, any more than you trust Mother Earth? I wouldn't if I were you. 6 of pumpkins, a well-deserved reward. And prosperity coming in with this card. But remember, you get out what you put in. Yeah, it works both ways. So it's kindness, it's generosity. You put it out there in the world, you're going to attract good things back into yourself. So there is today's rather quick Freaky Friday reading. I'm going to take that loaf of bread and give it to my daughter very shortly, and we are going off shopping. But don't forget, guys, live videos coming up all the time, live streams. That way I can actually pull a card for you, so do come on board with the live streams. If you're watching this today, the day it goes up, I'm not sure what time this is going to make it up because the internet is slow, so there might already have been a live stream at 12 noon Central Time, 6 p.m. UK, but there'll be another one on Sunday, 3 p.m. Central USA time, 9 p.m. in UK, and again on Wednesday, same bat time, same bat channel. Anyway, that's today's reading. So with that, thanks very much for watching. Do take care of yourselves. I'll see you again in a future video, friends. Be good to each other. Love to you, light to you, blessings to you, and of course, peace.